Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video, and this one will be doing my video on my thoughts of WWE bringing back the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view and match on the WWE Network, exclusively to the WWE Network. Alright, let's get right into it. This was a very shocking announcement made by the WWE this past Monday night on Raw, and you know what? This was very smart by the WWE. Okay, you have a whole network at your disposal, and they decided to do a last minute an additional pay-per-view this month, and that's one of the benefits of having your own network. You could do things like that, you know, and I think that's really smart. I mean, if you think about all the house shows they do, whenever they do house shows, most of the time they do 2 house shows a night. Okay, 2 house shows a night. Capitalize on that, you know, throw a camera crew, throw a stage over there and film it. And even though that's going to be costly, but it won't be as costly as doing a Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view where you have to deal with networks and other things. You know, you have the equipment, you send those crews over there, and you live stream the show on your network, and it's very smart. I read one of the reasons why they decided on doing an Elimination Chamber match was because I guess the arena that this Christie Arena or wherever arena they're going to be at shooting this Elimination Chamber match, it could hold the stadium. I guess now a lot of the new arenas are built where it can't really hold the Elimination Chamber. Like it's built differently, but this specific arena is capable of holding the Elimination Chamber dome, so they decided on holding the event. They also they had 2 house shows planned that night, so they canceled the one house show for they can have all hands on deck at this pay-per-view, and this is a really good idea, and I really hope WWE decides on doing more of this. Filming, I think they should do like every month, or yeah, I think once a month will be good, maybe even twice a month, filming a house show, you know, show the fans that, I don't know what the prices or how sales are doing on their house shows, but I think it would benefit WWE for maybe 2 times a month showing a house show on the WWE Network, showing a live house show. Don't build the stage and all that, you know, just the house show stage. Throw a camera crew, because back in the days, back in the 90s and stuff, they used to film all the house shows, and then they used to make home videos. Back in the day, back in the Coliseum video days of the WWE, they used to shoot these videos, call it like World Tour, WrestleFest, whatever, and what it really was it was them filming house shows. And I think for the WWE Network, having your own network, I think that would be really smart to do on like maybe a Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, whenever there's not a big pay-per-view or anything going on. I think that would be very beneficial for them, and very cheap, you know. And like I said, they usually have 2 house shows a night, and I think it would be smart for like maybe one to do it 2 times a month. One night show this one lineup, and then the other show this other lineup, and then that's really going to show how cool the house show is. A lot of good in-ring work. You know, you don't really have to focus on storylines to show, because you don't really, sometimes you get better in-ring work on your house show than you do on the pay-per-view, because they don't really have a lot of time restraints. So if you give them like 3.5 hours to do a house show, people are really going to get their money's worth. They really are. And then you could also give new up-and-coming announcers a chance to really work on their craft. You don't have to have Michael Cole, you don't have to have King, you don't have to have JBL. You could have your working announcers work on those house shows to really establish their skills. But anyways, going back on the Elimination Chamber, it should be really interesting to see what they do. We got Payback coming up this Sunday. I already did my Monday Night Raw / Payback review prediction video on that, so if you haven't already seen it, go ahead and check that one out. But yeah, I think it's really smart by the WWE by doing the Elimination Chamber. Chamber. And some of the matches I heard that we're going to see the Intercontinental title defended. So I don't know whether or not, I have a feeling it's probably going to be for the Intercontinental title. I heard it was going to be defended. I really doubt they're going to do anything on Raw. I think they're going to take 6 challengers and put the Intercontinental title on the line. I think that would be very smart. I also heard the tag team titles will be on the line in the Elimination Chamber. That should be very interesting to see how they work, how many teams are involved, and whether or not if one guy is eliminated, the whole team goes back, or if one guy's eliminated, the other tag team partner still has a chance to win the match. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a single elimination. If you're eliminated, the whole team goes back to the locker room. I personally don't want to see that. If you're going to do a tag team elimination chamber match, what I would do, there goes Carnage and there goes Electro. Wow, they just fell. Anyways, what I would do is I would have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would only have 4 teams. Okay, I would have 4 teams, and then you start off the match, because remember, there's 4 chambers, right? There's 4 little pods of the chamber. So I would have 4 tag teams, even though WWE's probably going to push it to a lot more. I wouldn't do that. I would have 4 teams, and you start the match, what's different, with the 4 guys, okay? You start it off with the 4 guys, and then every few minutes on the time periods, then another man comes. So at one point in the match, you're going to have one guy, one team have a 2-on-1 advantage against the other 3 teams, and then to me it would fit a better storyline. I don't know if WWE is going to go that route. That's the route I would do, and I would also, because if you do it that way, you have a lot of different combinations. Okay, so one team has a 2-on-1 advantage against the other 3 teams. Well, what if the other 3 teams combine together to try to eliminate that one team that has the 2-on-1 advantage during those 5 minutes? Also, I would also make it where both guys have to be eliminated, not just one. Because I hate that in tag team matches. Well, when you have a tornado elimination match, well, if one guy is eliminated, the whole team goes back. I would make it where each man needs to be eliminated. It's the elimination chamber. So make it each man has to be eliminated, and then you could have more storylines going on from there. So that's how I would do that match. Should be very interesting. I'm very intrigued, since that's going to be the last day of the month of May that the WWE is doing that. So very smart. Other than that, I don't know if the world title is going to be on stake, or how many matches, or if this is going to be a full pay-per-view. But I'll tell you one thing: the fans that have tickets to that house show, boy, did they just get an upgrade, because this was a house show. So people that already bought the tickets, man, they just got upgraded to a pay-per-view on the WWE Network, and they're about to see the Elimination Chamber match instead of a regular house show. So that's pretty cool, man. And that's a pretty good upgrade. You know, and you're probably going to see a new Intercontinental Champion, maybe a new Tag Team Champion. That really makes me think that the Tag Team titles are probably not going to change hands at Payback. If they're going to do it, they should do it at the Elimination Chamber match, since they're going to do that. So anyways, I'm going to make this video short and sweet, 8-minute video, 8.5 minutes, so we'll leave it at that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care, guys.